Hey everybody, I'm just coming back from running for parts. Just wanted to touch base. I just witnessed something that really used to irritate me years ago when I worked for other people. And I just watched it go down now. I was at a really big shop. Like I said, I was running for parts. And when I say really big shop, I mean there's like 20, 25 mechanics at this shop. And there was 3 of them standing there. And they were complaining about... First off, they were bitching about a 3/4 ratchet. Not a ratchet, 3/4 torque wrench. And then that went into a 3/4 gun. And that went into a 1-inch gun. And the sockets that are available at the shop. And I know when I started doing this, you needed, when you went into a garage, you needed the basic hand tools. That was your requirement. But then once you were there, a respectable amount of time, especially in the dealerships, you start seeing something that you do quite often, as in like being a truck mechanic. You take wheels off a lot. If you're dropping drive shafts down, so you're taking U-joints apart. So you get a U-joint press, U-joint puller. Anything that takes U-joints apart, you can buy yourself a 3/4 impact or a 1-inch gun. It makes it simpler instead of having to walk to the tool room to use the company's, and then to find out that one of the other mechanics is using it. What are you gonna do? Stand there and wait? And it just amazed me that the guy's sitting there complaining. I'm trying not to swear when I say this. They're sitting there complaining because they have to wait to get the tools because the shop doesn't supply them with the proper tools. Buy your own. I mean, seriously. If I use something 2 or 3 times, guess what? I bought it. And it doesn't have to be out the Snap-on truck. Doesn't have to be out the Matco, the Mack truck, Cornwell. If you want to buy it off of those trucks, fantastic, do it. But at least buy your own. And it's one of them things, if it's a common tool that you're going to be using. And listening to them sit there and tear people apart because, shop owner's not buying this, not buying that. He bought the most expensive item for you to have a job. He bought the shop. And I'm looking at the shop, and I know this shop very well. Oil on the floor. I'm watching. Yeah, you're going to get oil on the floor. That's all part of it. But when there's like a gallon of oil on the floor in one spot, there's a reason that gallon of oil got there is because somebody didn't put a pan under it. The biggest expense of that shop owner, besides covering your insurance and giving you a job, is also paying for that shop. It's not all about just you. And I don't mean you as in you guys watching. I mean you as in the mechanic who's having a really bad day and doesn't want to go out and spend money on his own tools to supply himself with the equipment he needs to do his job. That's ridiculous. And I'm not making a rant because I know the guy that owns the place. I'm making a rant because, they shouldn't have to supply you with everything that you need to make a living. You're making your own living. Go out and spend the money. Don't be cheap.